Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I wanted to do two things this week. The first of which is provide you with an update on the breakdown situation that we had last week in the Taycan. And secondly, get out and film an update to the inner drive function of this car because it's long overdue an update. We're only going to be doing the first one of those this week because unfortunately, although you can see we're in the Taycan, it is indeed once again broken. Yes, the Taycan is dead. Now, this car has been pretty good to me. Up until this last week, when it's just decided that it doesn't want to be a car anymore, unfortunately. And I can start to empathize with other Taycan owners that might be going through the same thing when they press their start button and the car cannot serve them with the basic functionality of driving when they want to use it. It could be turning into a little bit of a saga right now, unfortunately. So what happened the last time and why isn't it fixed? Well, the car broke down on the Sunday and I had it flatbedded back to Porsche on the Monday, starting to sound a bit like a Craig David song. They contacted me and said, "Thank you for your car. We'll be in touch in 2 days' time when we've had a chance to diagnose it." I had a loan car, a Volvo XC90, which turned me into a more relaxed, calmer, more structured individual as a whole, albeit rather underpowered for the type of car that I like to drive. About Wednesday, they contacted me and said, yes, the car is indeed looking okay. We can charge it on both ports. I said, hang about, it definitely wasn't working. I've got the error codes to show you. And I sent those through again, those screenshots that the AA man provided me with reference to some HV battery fault at the bottom, specifically the thermo management. And it's just been in for a recall for that. And they looked at it and said, yes, we can see those, but right now the car is indeed working fine. We can charge it on both ports and it drives. So we cannot see anything wrong with it. Okay, well, it's going to turn into a bit of an argument. Yes, it's broken. No, it's not broken. Yes, it is broken. So I kind of wrote it off to maybe a bit of a glitch in the matrix, right? Just one of those electrical gremlins that hopefully will indeed go away. Now, here is what I struggle with, right? These cars have an internet connection. They can connect back to base. They can phone home, right? So when a car throws up an error like that, why on earth does it not upload that valuable current time frame situation to Porsche so they can see there and then that, oh yeah, this car had this specific issue at this time. It's quite likely to be this module or this element that needs replacing. Rolls-Royce do this with their aircraft engines and it works very well. They can get clear diagnostics and predict when faults might happen and get parts replaced proactively, right? And it works pretty well. I think if Taycan did that, or Porsche did that with Taycan, it might crash their servers due to the amount of faults that they were seeing uploaded in the back end, but it would provide you with that valuable window of time, that view, that time warp feature, if you like, to go back in time. So right now, or right then, this car had this specific fault. It would work pretty well, and it's certainly something I would opt into. Yeah, for sure, there's privacy concerns. Is it tracking where you are with the car, etc., all that stuff. But I think it's pretty valuable, and it could effectively make it a better experience for the customer. So Porsche, if you are listening, why don't you do that? It would be a really good thing for you to do with valuable situational data at the time. Anyway, they said it was working fine, and they drove the car back from Guildford to the house. And I took it out afterwards, and yeah, everything was indeed working fine. So I thought, well, it probably was just some kind of glitch. Came out today, turned on the car, and we got exactly the same error on the dash. Electrical system fault, park vehicle safely, and tried to put charge into it. It won't take any charge either. Now, right now, I suspect, I'm no expert, but I think there's something going on potentially with the 12-volt battery in this car that might be having issues, and it's having a knock-on effect with the rest of the systems. I don't know for sure. I'm getting an error right now in the dash saying I've left it running for a bit, hoping it would fire up, and I'm currently getting an error saying that the 12-volt system is low, please charge the car. Of course, can't plug it in because it's not taking any charge either, so there's definitely something fundamentally not right with this car. So I'm going to have to get back to Porsche tomorrow and explain the situation to them and get it collected again and get them to look at it. Now, quite frankly, I'm not going to take the car back from them until they've found out exactly what's wrong with this car, root caused it, fixed it, and ironed out this issue for good, because we could just be going round in circles for the next however many weeks I own this car for. And we want to avoid that situation, absolutely, because it's just very frustrating. And yes, the car isn't quite right. What we will ensure that we don't do is plug any OBD into it right now until Porsche can plug theirs straight in and hopefully read the error codes that I'm hoping it will throw at it, right? So there's no third-party system going into it in the interim, or no AA system going into it in the interim, and Porsche can look at all those errors straight away and see, hopefully, what's wrong with it. Hopefully lots of things that, well, hopefully not too much is wrong with it, but hopefully something specific is wrong, and they can get it fixed. So, a rather frustrating situation once again, unfortunately, and we're going to require a hire car, I think, to be arranged again, so we've got some form of transport in place of this. And yeah, I will have to do another follow-up video next week on this car, and hopefully it'll be fixed by then, or we'll at least know what is wrong. So that's what I wanted to share with you this week. I do appreciate you watching. Don't forget to sub if you want to follow on the updates to this, how this, what is hopefully not going to become too much of a saga, progresses, and the fix. That's it for this one. Do stay safe, stay well. See you on the next one, and bye for now.